Yeah, because I haven't done anything
আমি
wrong.
ভুল কিছু করিনি। আমি যথাসময়ে মাঠে গিয়েছি। এটা হেলমেটের ভুল ছিল। আমি জানি না সাকিবের কমন সেন্স কোথায় গেল তখন। এটা সাকিব ও বাংলাদেশের কাছ থেকে অসম্মানজনক। ওরা খেলাটাকে এত নিচে নামালো। আইন অনুযায়ী আমি 2 মিনিটের মধ্যেই সেখানে ছিলাম। যখন হেলমেটে সমস্যা দেখি তখনও আমার হাতে 5 সেকেন্ড ছিল।
Down to that level, I think there's something wrong.
কোচকেও আম্পায়ার বলেছিল ওরা দেখেনি যে আমার হেলমেট ভেঙে গেছে। এটা একটা কমন সেন্স। আমি মানকাট বা অবস্ট্রাকশন নিয়ে বলছি না, এটা কমন সেন্স। ওরা খেলাটাকে নিচে নামালো। যারা আমাদের সম্মান করে না আমরা কেন তাদের সম্মান করব? ওরা তো খেলাটাকেই সম্মান করে না। আমরা এই সুন্দর খেলাটার ধারক বাহক। কেউ যদি সম্মান না করে, কমন সেন্স ব্যবহার না করে, তাহলে আর কি বলার থাকে? আজকের আগে পর্যন্ত সাকিব আর বাংলাদেশের জন্য আমার সম্মান ছিল। আমি প্রমাণ ছাড়া কথা বলছি না। আপনারাই বলেন, আমি কি হেলমেট ছাড়া খেলবো?
Angelo, you spoke about the Bangladesh players' behavior being absolutely not on. What about the behavior of your own players, not, refusing to shake hands with the opposition?
Yeah, you need to respect people who respects us. It doesn't mean that they have to respect the game itself. I mean, we all are ambassadors of this beautiful game, including the umpires. So then, if you don't respect and if you don't use your common sense, what more can you ask for?
Matthews, so earlier in the press conference, Shakib said that both of you guys have a long history. You've been playing from a 19 age, and both of you know each other. And he was talking. He didn't have any regrets. Any thoughts of that?
Yeah, so I mean, see, up to today, I had utmost respect to him and Bangladesh team. Obviously, you all play to win, and if it's within the rule, it's fine. But the rule clearly says, in my incident today, within 2 minutes I was there. We have video evidence. We will put out a statement later on. We have video evidence, footage, everything was looked. I'm not just coming and saying things here. I'm talking with proof. So we have the video evidence where from the time was the catch was taken, and then from the time I walked into the crease, I still had 5 seconds after breaking my helmet. Right? So we talk about safety of the players, right? And you guys tell me if it's right for me to take my guard without my helmet on. It's just pure common sense. And that's why I think the umpires also had a bigger job at the time, because they could have at least gone back and checked. So we talk about player safety, and a wicket keeper for the spinner is not, they don't let him keep without his helmet. So how can I take my guard without my helmet? It's complete equipment malfunction.
গ্রীষ্ম পেরিয়ে শীতে মেতে উঠি উৎসবে। এখন ওয়ালটন ফ্রিজ কিনে পেতে পারেন 200% পর্যন্ত ক্যাশ ভাউচার। রয়েছে কোটি কোটি টাকার নিশ্চিত ক্যাশব্যাক।
We have seen in this press conference that you are talking about that in your career in 15 years, you haven't seen this kind of attitude by a team that happened today. So do you think that in your career, in last 15 years, you haven't seen, it doesn't mean that no team can complain or appeal like this kind of out? Because that final decision given by the umpire, and in ICC media, also the fourth umpire clear about this out, that you were out. So you are saying that Shakib and Bangladesh team were disrespectful towards you. Do you think that umpires also disrespectful towards you because they've up their finger and that's why you got out? This is Riyasat.
So it's not about umpires being disrespectful. They could have checked. Yes, I think unfortunately it happened against Bangladesh. I don't think any other team would do that, because it was black and white. It was equipment, the helmet coming off, and it was a safety issue as well, because we know that without a helmet I cannot face a bowler, and it was just there to be seen. It was not about anyone being disrespectful. Yes, Shakib had the option of, he knew that this was not time wasting, or I was there within my time, and he had the choice of, but he decided to go the other way. And my personal opinion is, if it was any other team, they wouldn't have done it.
Angelo, the fourth umpire, said that the equipment that batters, or suggested that the equipment that batters use is kind of their own responsibility. What's your response to that?
Sorry, could you say that again for everyone to hear it?
Yeah, so the fourth umpire said during the innings break that the equipment that batters use, or suggested that the equipment that batters use is their own responsibility. So what would your response to that be?
All of you guys heard, yeah? It's quite laughable, I think. It's our responsibility, yes. If I went without a helmet to bat to a fast bowler, then it's my responsibility, obviously. But something coming off, some equipment coming off, do you really think, I would know if it's going to come off? It's quite, I don't understand the logic behind what he has said.
Angelo, a follow-up to the same question. The fourth umpire actually during the innings break said that the batter wasn't ready to receive the ball within those 2 minutes, even before the strap became an issue for him. The 2 minutes had already elapsed. Do you think you came slightly late to the crease, or yeah, your thoughts on that?
If you ask the question from now, he would have a different answer. Because we have evidence, video evidence. I'm not, as I said, I'm not just saying what I'm just saying. I have the video evidence, and if anybody wants to contest it, I urge them to.
Angelo, you talked about umpire's role here. Do you think these dismissals of obstructing the field and the one that you had today are too ambiguous, and they need to have more clear object criteria there to be defined as a dismissal here, because they can argue that you were not ready to face the ball because you had a malfunction. So that's technicality comes here. So do you think these are very ambiguous rules and they need to be revisited?
No, I think in terms of mankading and say obstructing the field, the rules are quite clear. Because the rule clearly says that if you're out of your crease, the bowler can break the stumps, and so is if you're in line of the stumps, and if you're obstructing the ball being hit to the stumps, then it clearly says you're out. But here, where is the common sense? Here, I think in my 15 years of career, I've never seen a team going down to that level, because obviously the umpires also admitted that it's equipment malfunction, and they could have gone upstairs and checked again. Yeah, I mean, what's the point not checking at that time and then saying it afterwards? Because I'm not saying if I was there, we could have won the match. It's a different story, okay? But still, you need to have your common sense in terms of using technology. And also, it was clearly a malfunction. I mean, it just came off. I didn't mean to pull it and break it. I still had my time as well, and I was I was in complete shock.